Today we are going to go on a field trip to learn about geothermal energy and how it's used. This factory uses sustainable practices to produce energy to help them run their business. Every factory is the same. It needs something to turn a turbine to start a generator. How factories produce their steam is very different. Most factories use fossil fuels to boil water to produce steam. Geothermal energy is different because it uses hot water from miles underground that pressurizes into steam to turn the turbine.
How does the steam produce electricity for many people to use?
The steam that is piped from an underground hot reserves that turns the blade into a turbine like a motor. This motor activates the generator that produces electricity to be distributed for other people to use.
Why would you want to use geothermal energy? Why change normal practices?
Harry, geothermal energy is a renewable resource. It can be used directly as a source of heat and can be easily turned into electricity without burning fossil fuels. Also, the heat released by radioactive decay, used to heat up the water, is essentially non-depletable in the span of human time.
If it is so beneficial, why doesn't everyone use this practice?
You see, Ron, the underground water that often carries the heat can easily run out. Plus, many countries cannot access it as easily as the ones that do use this form of energy. There is also the chance that it releases hazardous gases and steam from the geothermal power plant.
What kinds of hazardous gases are emitted from the earth? Does geothermal energy produce any gases that are harmful into the air?
Gases like carbon dioxide, mercury, and sulfur can be released from pumping steam from the earth. This can be emitted into the air, which is not good for the environment. However, burning fossil fuels is more damaging than the way geothermal energy is used. They produce the same type of gases, except geothermal energy does not produce as much as the other practices. Now you guys can see how geothermal energy is more beneficial to our environment. There are different ways that electricity can be produced aside from burning fossil fuels. Hopefully, in the near future, we will see more geothermal energy being used. This can help eliminate gases emitted into the air and will be sustainable for future generations. We never have to worry about running out of water from the earth as long as we can put water back in.